What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your boy, Jungle Brother, coming at you with a 20-minute show. That's right, this is your boy, Jungle Brother, coming at you with a 20-minute show. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't done already. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to come here and listen to me. So I appreciate you. Kick back, relax, and just open your third eye, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Open your third ear, because I'm about to, hit you with a little something over your head, you know what I'm saying? I try to be positive, bring you everything positive in the black community, and I am biased. I am black. I'm biased towards black. So here we go. I I I didn't like the Ravens matchup because I knew whoever lost that still a Raven game, they gonna get tore up the whole week. Either it's gonna be Mike Tomlin or Lamar Jackson. Because if Tomlin lost, they would say, "Oh, it's time for him to go. Time for him to go." But if Lamar Jackson would have lost, they wouldn't do the coach like they doing Tomlin. It'd be all on Lamar Jackson. He got all the stacks. He can't win. So all week I've been on social media, big up on Mike Tomlin, and just putting the facts. They throwing Mike Tomlin under the bus, but they ain't saying nothing about this dude right here. They trying to get this dude a contract extension. Mike McCarthy, they trying to give him a contract extension while they calling for Mike Tomlin to get fired at the same time. You can't make this shit up. Mike Tomlin been to 2 Super Bowls. Mike McCarthy only been to 1. Mike Tomlin got an 8-8 record when he had Kenny Pickett and Mr. Trubisky as his quarterback. That's right, the same Mr. Trubisky who cost New England Patriots a #1 pick because he was so bad with Buffalo 2 weeks ago that New England had no choice but to win because Buffalo started Mr. Trubisky. That's how bad he is. But I put the facts out there. I put Mike Tomlin 191, 118, and 2. 2 Super Bowls, 0 losing seasons. Boy, when I put 0 losing seasons and 2 Super Bowls on there, these folks lost their damn mind. I'm going to show y'all the comments in a minute. They tearing Mike Tomlin down, right? So, I like, okay, tell you what, man. I'm going to go put the numbers on there. Y'all got all these stats about Mike Tomlin, AFC record, how many playoff games he lost in a row. Let's go roll the numbers. 18 seasons with Pittsburgh. 0 under 500, right? You can't impeach me with saying he has 0 seasons under 500. Bill Cowher with Pittsburgh, 15 seasons. He had 3 under 500. Chuck Noll, 23 seasons, 7 under 500. I want y'all to Google the Pittsburgh Gazette. And I want y'all to Google from the Pittsburgh Gazette, somebody from the Pittsburgh Gazette calling for Bill Cowher or Chuck Noll to get fired. I'll wait. But I want you to Google should Mike Tomlin get fired, and you will get about 1 million hits. That man ain't had a losing season yet. Oh, well, you be somewhere after a while, they start tuning you. No, this is the NFL. This Pro Bowl. If you got a big-time coach and the players tune them out, you get rid of the damn players. You give them some players that are going to fall under his scheme. Don't what they do to all the other coaches? How many times you heard them say, "Oh well, this player they tuned the Bill Belichick out. Let's get rid of him. They tuned Vince Lombardi out. Let's get rid of him." No, you get new players. Oh man, the haters they could not stand this that I put up there. I know some of y'all can't read. Y'all don't know what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? All it's saying is how many losing seasons the last 3 Pittsburgh coaches had in the last 55, 60 years. And Mike Tomlin, 18 seasons. They try to say 18 seasons ain't nothing under 500. That's in your world. It's a big deal to me. You know, ESPN is not putting that stat, 18 seasons under 500. They don't care about that. But I tell you, I care about it. You know, you create your own stat. Don't let these talking heads brainwash y'all into thinking what's good, what's value, and what's not. Don't let them brain fuck you. Mike Tomlin, 18 seasons, 0 under 500. That's consistency. That is consistency. Dedication. That's greatness. They tell me on I put this on TikTok. They all in my comments talking about it ain't no big deal. I said, well, if it ain't no big deal, tell me something. Why nobody else got that stat? Why nobody else got that stat? Tell me somebody who started they coach career and they first 18 seasons they ain't had no losing season. You see what I said there, right? 0 losing seasons, because they're gonna try to come back with and say 8-8 is not winning. They say they're gonna try to pick holes in my argument. They say 8-8 is not winning. So I said, okay, I got something for y'all. If y'all saying 8-8 not winning, 0 under 500, it ain't nothing but crickets. So a boy came back on TikTok. He was like, well, Jungle Brother, why you putting this on there? Why you putting that stat on there, boy? They was hurting. I was putting the hurting on them. They was saying, why you putting that stat on there? Why you not putting Super Bowls? Chuck Noll got 4 Super Bowls. Why y'all not putting it on there? Bill Cowher, his playoff record is 15-9. Why y'all not putting it on there? Mike Tomlin, his playoff record is 8-11. Why you not putting that up there? Because this is my post. This is my post. Y'all pick and choose what stat y'all gonna put up there. I tell you what, man. I tell you what, homeboy. You go create a post about how many Super Bowls Bill Cowher and Chuck Noll got. That's your post. You can do all you want, man. So I'm gonna show y'all some of the comments, man. Let's go to the comments, right? MacArthur, they aren't keeping him. They will trade him. This is a scam to get more for him. They will be worse next year if he stays. You know, it's all been my comments, man. You know, all these crackers, man. All these crackers, they've been on Tomlin. Then Legend replied, division loss to Denver, 27th division loss to Jackson. This is all they stats that make Tomlin look bad. You know what I'm saying? All inferior. You know what I'm saying? 2020 lost to Cleveland. You know, all inferior. You know what I'm saying? They bring up all these stats to make Tomlin look bad, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, man, don't rely on these mainstream media to put our people in a good light. You create your own stat. You don't got to be a Mockingbird and put what they put on there. Be your own man. Promote your own people. Oh, well, I'm not going to promote black if they black doing wrong. Why you can't? Why you can't? Show me how many negative articles about Mike McCarthy. Show me how many negative articles about Sam Darnold throwing all these interceptions. Show me a negative article about Baker Mayfield. You don't see none. Mike Tomlin only been in one. He only got 1 Super Bowl as head coach. Second as defensive backs coach. That had nothing to do with anything. See what I'm saying? They moved the goalposts. Mike Tomlin got a Super Bowl, so they try to say, well, he needs 2 Super Bowls. And just like we went to college. Now you need a grad. Now you need 2 degrees because a lot of us get 1 degree. Now you need 2. They always move the goalposts all the time. They move the goalposts all the time. No big deal. It had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, right. In their world, it had nothing to do with anything. Mike Tomlin won Super Bowl had nothing to do with anything because that's how y'all qualify. That's how they do with black farmers. You know what I'm saying? We show up at the cotton mill with 5,000 pounds of cotton. They don't care. They want to give us the lowest rate possible. Let's go to another comments. The clown ruined our franchise. He got everything he wanted, and then he blames the guys he picks. Big Ben isn't here to save him anymore. Let that sink in, man. The goal is to get to the Super Bowl and win it. He's not there. He already got a Super Bowl. What's the Steelers standard? Not him. You see what I'm saying? 18 seasons, 0 losing seasons. It ain't nothing because he's black. They only put value on who they like. If they don't like you, they'll discredit it. That's why your money's no good. You could be a millionaire, but you can't go to any neighborhood and get a house. If every black person got a millionaire, guess what? If every black person was a millionaire, they only put value on billionaires. 14 of his 18 seasons, he had 0 playoff wins before he didn't have a quarterback excuse. He had 3-7 playoff in Ben's last 10 seasons. You see what he's doing there? He put it on Tomlin. He ain't putting on Big Ben. But if Lamar Jackson lose, it's all on Lamar Jackson. See what they doing here? The offensive play calling has been trashed since Big Ben's exit. Say offensive coordinator's fault, but there's been 3, and Tomlin hired all of them. See what I'm saying? He had one Super Bowl 2 years after Super Bowl winning team was dropped in his lap. You see what I'm saying? They talk about Bill Cowher did that and other, but they'll never say Bill Cowher won with Chuck Noll's team. They'll never say John Gruden won with Tony what's my name for the Tony Dungy's team. They give John Gruden the credit, but they don't give Tony Dungy credit. You see how they do it Lamar Jackson? They'll blame Lamar for not winning, but they wouldn't do John Harbaugh. It's all about Tomlin not winning. They don't say Big Ben didn't win. They don't say Big Ben didn't win. It's all about Tomlin. I mean, it's right there in front of y'all, man. And I want y'all to look at this, right? McCarthy got fired 23 hours ago, right? He got fired 23 hours ago. And look what you see. McCarthy out as Cowboys coach after 5 seasons. Nothing negative, right? Nothing negative. Oh, he got fired, right? Before it could sink in everybody's head that the man got fired, right? Before you could process the man got fired, they didn't do no first take talking about his poor job in Dallas. They ain't throw that man under the mud. You know what I'm saying? Because while Jerry Jones think about firing, those crucifying Tomlin. As soon as a man get fired, man, soon as Mike McCarthy get fired, right, before you could process, look at that right there. Bears interview McCarthy. Saints also interested. Before, it ain't been 24 hours, man, and they're already trying to make him a hot coaching candidate. You see what I'm saying there? Look at that. That man got 1 Super Bowl, and he's great. Tomlin got 1 Super Bowl, and it ain't nothing. I mean, sports, man, sports is a teletape for racism. It's right there in black and white, man. That man got 1 Super Bowl, and look at all the jobs lined up for him. All the jobs lined. It ain't been 24 hours. Ain't been 1 show talking about how bad Mike McCarthy is. They too busy tearing down Tomlin. They too busy tearing down Tomlin, man. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, man. And I'm going to transition to Coach Prime. Hey, y'all going to see Coach Prime for the Cowboys. Y'all going to see him for the Raiders. But then you're going to also see negative comments about him. Raiders have 0 interest in Colorado Sanders. You see what they did there? Oh, they ain't even thinking about Coach Prime. Prime ain't thinking about them. He good friends with Antonio Pierce. He already told the Raiders, man, don't even think about calling me. I ain't going to y'all after how y'all done Antonio Pierce. But they'll try to tell you they have 0 interest to discredit him. And when you ever see these black coaches up for a job interview, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. They already know who they're going to hire. They just waiting for a boy for Detroit to lose, Ben Johnson. They're going to hire him. They're just using Coach Prime and Marcus Freeman as their little token hire, token interview to say they hired a black person. And also, when you hear about Coach Prime going pro and the Bears interested in Marcus Freeman, it's all about recruiting. It hurts their recruiting. It gives doubt in the recruit's head. The recruits start doubting whether the coach going to be there. They're losing momentum. You don't see Ryan Day up. You don't see Steve Sarkisian name up. You don't see Dan Lanning name up. You don't see Kirby Smart, Dabo Freeman. Dabo Freeman got 2 national championships. You ain't never heard him talking about his name going on for a pro job. It's all about recruiting. And speaking of recruiting, man, I am embarrassed to be a Miami Hurricane fan. I want y'all to look at how much they paid Carson Beck. $4 million, right? They could have had Malik Murphy, who signed with Oregon State out of Duke for $1.5 million. Look at the numbers. At Duke, that man got 2,900, almost 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns. Carson Beck surrounded by 5-star wide receivers. And he only got 28 touchdowns. Miami, we could have had Malik Murphy 6'5", tall in the pocket. You give Carson Beck money, he got an Achilles injury. Why are we giving that man $4 million? I am embarrassed to be a Miami fan. Last time I've been this embarrassed to be a Miami Hurricane fan, we got blown out by Tennessee in the 1985 Sugar Bowl, man. This is embarrassing. This is how they do us black truck drivers, black farmers, man. We had the same production, but look at the compensation. Look at the compensation, man. And NIL, these agents for these players in NIL, they get 3% in the NFL, but they get 20% in college. His agent, Carson Beck agent, made a cool $800,000. That's 20% of $4 million. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in, man. And don't try to say NIL is ruining college football. No, NIL is even out the playing field, because you can't sit here and stack 5 stars and play 3-star white quarterbacks. This show is brought to you by ZuluCast Media. This is ZuluCast Media production, and it's also brought to you by Zulu Bear. Go ahead and get you a case. Get you 2 cases. Make sure you follow us, man. We was on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. We do not fool with Twitter. We do not fool with X. If I see you posting your X handle, I'm going to block you. I don't fool with Twitter or X. Zulu Bear, go ahead and get you a case or 2, man. It ain't more liquor, but it got punch, man. And we also sponsored by JJ Facts FC. Go ahead and copy out some kit. Kit is gear. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, man. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit me up at Cash App, $ Jungle Brother. Like I said, one love, everybody, man. 2 fingers, 1 heart, 1 love, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. I'll be back on the flip side. Peace.